girls, I'm Daisy, and in this video I'm going to be building a gym in my town. Before I start building, I would like to say that I have a Discord server and the link is in the description if you would like to join. That's it for the intro. Let's start the video. And this is when I start yapping about the most random stuff and just ranting, because this is me and I am me, and this has been how I did almost all of my town videos. So yeah, I'm just doing a voiceover, you're seeing me build, and I'm just talking about the most random stuff because I think it's more entertaining than just a video with no audio. Because if I talk at the same time as I'm building, the commentary is horrible because I'm not focusing on it, like on what I'm saying. Also, the build just doesn't turn out as good because I have to focus a little bit on what I'm saying, so 100% of my attention is not on the build. It's like 50-50 with the build and me, like the commentary, what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm just doing a voiceover, and I feel like that's a lot better than just hearing me like, what am I doing for the build? So that is what I'm doing. And also first, well, that was very random, but first, like, really random thing is like, how did I make an intro 14 seconds long? Like, the intro was literally 14 seconds. That is so short. I might try to make it even shorter, but I don't think I will. I think it's good. I cut the awkward silences and the 10,000 times I messed up what I was saying, so I think I'm not gonna make it any shorter. It's gonna be 14 seconds. And yeah, also I should probably talk about my Instagram from time to time, but I feel like it's just dead. I have like 5 followers. It's completely dead, and I'm not posting anything. I think the last time I posted on it was probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, it's been forever since the last time I posted on it, so it's kind of dead. But if you'd like to go check that out, maybe I'll link it in the description if I can think of that. Oh, and also, so sad, but I have to go back to only 1 video a week now because school is starting this week for me. So when this video is going to be posted, I'm already going to have started school, and it's so sad. Like, I hate school. I do not like going. Like, there's people who are like, oh, it's school, you're going to get to learn new stuff and make friends. Like, no, I don't want to make friends. Like, I hate people. People are stupid. People are dumb. People are just annoying. I just want to be alone. Like, just leave me alone. Don't talk to me. I enjoy talking to my microphone, and yeah, I kind of like just, socializing online. Like, that's fine. Like, during the build battle, I was just talking to everyone, and we were just having fun, just blobbing, which is not how you do a normal build battle, but that's how we ended up doing it for my first build battle. Also, I'm thinking I might do some build battles soon, but I haven't started school yet, but by the time you see this video, I'm gonna have started school. So, but yeah, while I'm filming this, I still haven't started school, so I just want to start school, see how it's gonna be, and then I'm gonna get to preparing a build battle if I can. So yeah, that's why I haven't started a build battle. I just kind of forgot about it, and now school is starting soon, and I don't know how it's gonna be, so I'd rather start school and then start planning a build battle after. So yeah, what was I talking about? Oh my god, I got so derailed. Yeah, my dead Instagram. Yeah, I'll try to remember to link it in the description if anyone wants to see that, but it's dead. Don't even bother. Yeah. So for this video, I thought I could just, since for commentary I have to just talk about the most random stuff, so I thought I could just talk about the bunnies that we rescued. To be more specific, they were cottontail bunnies that the mother abandoned because a mother cottontail bunny had a litter in our backyard. But the thing is, our backyard is fully fenced, and that's for a reason, because our dogs are always outside. Well, not always, but they're outside whenever they want to be outside. So we kind of just had to take the bunnies no matter what and save them, because otherwise, well, if the mother saw our dogs, she would just abandon them most likely. And if our dogs saw the bunnies, then the bunnies would all be dead. So we adopted the bunnies. There were 4, and I might pop some images on the screen because they were so cute. Now, a small disclaimer, it is not a good thing to just interfere with the wild like that. Like, just take baby bunnies. Like, if you see baby bunnies, just let them there. Do not touch them. They are going to survive better. And also with baby animals, if you touch them and they have your scent on them, the mother is most likely going to abandon them. So just don't touch them. Stay away. But in our case, we knew that the baby bunnies were bound to die if we didn't do anything. So that's why we took them in. So we estimated that they were maybe, I'm not quite sure because it was like almost a year ago, but we estimated that they were maybe like between 7 and 10 days old. I think the mother might have just had her litter there and then never came back, because when I went to pick them up, I could feel their bones, and like they were so small that they just were not moving at all, and that kind of scared me. Like, the most amount of movement I got, the only proof that they were alive that I got was that their bodies were warm, and that one baby bunny stretched out its paw, and that was the cutest thing ever. Like, they were so tiny and it was so cute. I'm gonna be crying the entire time that I'm gonna be filming this because they were so cute. I loved them so much. It was so sad to release them to the wild, but I might also get some news from them soon, because you'll see in the video. I can't get derailed. I have not enough time to talk. Yeah, we adopted the baby bunnies and then everything went pretty well. Like, I have guinea pigs and I have a hamster, so I pretty much had enough stuff. Like, I had a playpen that I could put them in. I also took like a clean guinea pig hideout that was like kind of like bag shaped, so I could just like make my own nest for them with some soft hamster bedding, not those like wooden pieces, no, just some soft paper based bedding, and then also some soft hay, because that's a natural material that you can find in most animal nests, if I'm right. We researched a lot on how to care for them, how to feed them, etc. At first, they always seek like being cuddled in our hands to stay warm. So we honestly thought at first that we could like keep them as like domestic bunnies, since we would raise them from such a young age, like literally days old. But it didn't turn out like that. I'm gonna have to make the story a little bit shorter because I don't have much time that I'm building. But we fed them like the right amount for their estimate age, and then we fed them more and more as they grew up. And at first they were really hard to feed. Like, we had to force feed them because they literally would not eat. We had to take a syringe with like a baby feeder like on it, like a baby feeder syringe attachment on it, like a soft piece that you would use to feed a baby or something like that, like a baby animal. So yeah, we had that, and we literally had to forcefully inject the food in their mouths so they would eat it. But then as they grew up, they started being more and more hungry and like coming to the syringe to get food, and they wanted more and more. And at first they didn't want any, and then at the end they wanted more than they were supposed to get. We had to buy a second playpen to like extend it, and then they started growing up to the point where they were able to jump over the playpen, so we had to put something above it so they wouldn't jump out. It was so fun to see them just crawling out of the nest. At first they stayed in little groups, then they started exploring out and just being more alone. And then they just became so like wild, like their wild instincts kicked in, and they wanted to be wild animals, and it showed. Like, they were eating, like they were savage. Like, I don't want to make a bad image of bunnies, but like they destroyed the syringes because the syringes weren't feeding them fast enough, so they destroyed them. I think I forgot to mention, but we had 4 baby bunnies, so I literally had to wake up an hour earlier from school just to feed them because it took so long when they were babies. But after that, like, I didn't even have to wake up in advance anymore. Like, I would just take some milk, put it in like a tiny bowl, and just put it in the cage, and they would drink it all. And then once we knew that they would be okay, like, usually, like, according to the research that I did, I think they should have been 6 weeks old or more before we released them, but we could just tell they needed to be outside. They needed to be in the wild and free. And my mom posted an image of them on Facebook. Someone that worked at my mom's past job like said that she would be ready, that she would love to take them in if we wanted to like have somewhere to put them, you know, like a backyard or something, because she has like a backyard that like is kind of like a forest, you know, like just her backyard. It's her backyard and then the forest, and I'm not sure if the forest is part of her backyard or not, but yeah, it would be perfect. And also the person that accepted that we would put the bunnies in her backyard, she loves animals. Like, she has tamed squirrels so that they eat out of her hands. Like, that is crazy. And she just loves animals. So it was the perfect match. And for a while we got updates of the bunnies really regularly. Now we're not getting some anymore, I think just because she probably doesn't want to be annoying with it. Now I'm pretty sure I talked for way too long. I think it's time for the tour. So yeah, bye. I present to you Floral Fitness. Floral because the whole town just has like a lot of flowers, and even here you can see there's so many flowers. And fitness because it's a gym. So let's enter. The second floor is going to be a different building. Do comment if you have any ideas on what it could be. We have a little bit of gardening, but let's just walk in. This is the first thing you see inside. So like this kind of centerpiece, I guess, is like just the weights, these things. We have some other like kettlebells, I think is what they're called. This thing. Next to the door we have like this boxing area, I guess, where you just have like these punching bags. Then next to that is like where you would stretch, because apparently it's good to stretch before or after you go to the gym. Not really sure. So yoga mat if you want to stretch or warm up or whatever. And then we have these exercise balls in like a custom rack or something. It's not perfect, like you can see it like sticking out here, but it took me forever to make, and I also didn't know how else I could have done it better, so that's just how it's gonna have to be. Next to that is like this, I think it's like a benching area. I really don't know what it's called though, but this thing, I don't know what anything in a gym is called. I'm so sorry. On the other side of the door we have these like weight bars that you can put on these things. I don't know what any of this is called, but we have this gym equipment. Yeah, that. And then we have like these bikes and these treadmills. Pretty much the only things that I know the name of. And also a big window. And that's about it for the gym. I really hope you liked the video. I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe, because I'm starting to work on a really big project. So far I spent 7 hours on it and I'm still nowhere near halfway. Also, please feel free to comment small shop ideas, like a 5x5 shop idea, because I'm thinking I might do those. Comment that down below if you have any ideas, and I will credit who the idea came from if I can remember. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, petals!